Okay. Today we're going to continue to learn the halachas of Nefilas Apayim and viduy. Like I said, viduy, most Talmidei Baal Shem Tov and Sfardim, they said the whole year. By Ashkenazim, they said by Slichas, Yom Kippur, during the year they don't say viduy. So whenever you say it, how you do the viduy, there's more details to it. So the Ben Ish Chai in Parshas Kisisa, he brings Yake be'es viduy beyad yamin kofuf be'egref alalev, meaning you fold your fingers on the thumb on the right side, and he says, and then you beat on your heart. Shu oimod b'tzat smoil, the heart is on the left side. Hakoes benachas. He says you don't have to like beat yourself up. Do it benachas. Do it slowly. Well, kol teva min avidui hakoe. Every something shamnu one hakoe, bagadnu another hakoe. Knisger b'shara kavonas who brings some arizal for yedua. Now he says where you have to do it. Where exactly the location where you have to do the. When you say Shamnu Bagadnu, the emphasis I saw basically by people 3 minhagim. Some people do it a little bit below the heart. Some people go by the chest, a little bit above the heart, and then some people doing by the stomach. So which is the right minhag? So here we're gonna see so the Ben Ish Chai says, he said the kvar yedu the mokem halev utachas hadad be'arba or chamesh etzboes. Even the location of the heart, it says, as below your breast, 4 or 5 fingers, nimshach letzat pnim, coming closer to your body, not outward, inward. B'chol odom yenizor lahakos shom al halev, v'lo k'oisam hamakim l'mayla min hadad. Not like those which is do it above the breast. Or hadad asm, on the breast. The ends of mokim halev. V'atam the makeh al halev, why do we have to do it on the lev? He says, Shamnu Bagadnu, L'fi pshat l'hoires da lev goram lo. L'fi pshat, he's saying the heart. I was stupid not to listen to my to my mind, to my intellect. I was listening to my emotions, to my desires. That's coming from the heart. The halev goram lo kol elu avodas. Ach be'emes en ze ikar hatam. He says that's not the main reason. Ele je tam nister kfi asoy k'mefurash m'divrei Rabbeinu Arizal b'shar hakavonos. That's besides that you're saying, he says, I'll peep shah that I say I'm stupid, that I listen to my heart. But he said there's a tikkun godol when you do that, b'shas viduy. Okay, that's what the Ben Ish Chai brings over here. The Mogen Avram and Hilchas Yom Kippur, Tov Reish Zayin, he says, V'yakev be'egref ala choza. Exactly saying the opposite than the Ben Ish Chai. He's saying, do it, take on the breast, he says, and he brings over there in parentheses kisve arizal, and that's how the Alter Rebbe, the Alter Rebbe quotes the Mogen Avram, and he says the ikar hakoh, it's not below the breast by the heart. Adarabba, he says the hakoh have to be on the breast itself, not on the heart. He says. Then he brings Medrash Koheles isosh yake al halev loymar atagoram tali. That's what the Ben Ish Chai says. That's not the only reason he brings such a medrash. Anyway, so Lamaisa comes out like this. The Sfardim that follow the Ben Ish Chai, they would do the hakoh below the breast, by the heart, exactly where the heart located. People, the Hasidic Chabad that follow the Alter Rebbe, anybody follow the Mogen Avram that would do Adrabah on the breast above the heart. They both argue what the Arizal said. I didn't look in the Makor to see why they have argued such an argument, but that's what they say. But now I want to bring also a Kav Schus. There's no opinion to beat on your stomach. There's not such an opinion. But I want to bring a Kav Schus. The B'diavad, whoever did it already, a Kav Schus to it. And it's also based on the Arizal. Interesting. Everything is based on the Arizal. And the Posuk Parshas Shmois, it says, Vayiven ore miskenes leparoi, the Jews were slaves, they built the cities. Which cities? As Pisoim v'es Ramses. 2 cities. Pisoim. Arizal says Pisoim, it consists of 2 words. Pi Tahoim. He said, Pi Tahoim. What's the pshat? They built Pi Tahoim. So he says, Paroi knew that there's no way he could subjugate the Jews under his authority. The big Balas Chus, the Bnei Avram, Yitzchak, Yaakov, 12 Shvatim, they're very holy and strong nation. He says, Paro thought, how could I get them under my authority? He says, he got a trick. He says, I'm going to open their mouth like Tahoim, Pi Tahoim, I'm going to feed over their taivas. If I'm going to be able to do that, open their mouth like Peter Home, big mouth. They should eat a lot of food and get into indulging in tithers. I'm gonna be able to rule over them, and that's what the Zohar HaKadosh says. That the Yetzer Hara of the person grows in his stomach, because when we eat not the Shem Shamayim l'taiva, so the Yetzer Hara grows over there. So according to this, that's how Paro was able to take him under his authority. That's how Arizal explained. He opened on Peter Hoim. So according to this, when the people that do it, again, the Chatchila don't do that. There's no such opinion in halacha to eat on your stomach. But if you do it, you say to yourself, "Yeah, I supported my Yetzer Hara that grows in the stomach," like the Zohar HaKadosh says. Anyway, so Kaponim. So this is like I said, the location of heating. It's either below the breast, according to Ben Ish Chai, by the heart, and according to Alter Rebbe, based on the Mogen Avraham, as on the breast. Now he brings over here again in Hilchas Yom Kippur, Tov Reish Zayin. The Kaf HaChaim brings because of Sefer Amidas Erech Meribos from Rav Nachman Breslover. He says, Al Yedei Haviduy Yizbatel Me'alecho Machshovas Sonecho. It brings from Rav Nachman that when you say a viduy, one of the milas of the viduy, you could mevatel machshavas of your soinim. You have enemies, through the viduy, you could mevatel them. And then he brings also in the same chapter in Ois Lamed Aleph, the Kaf HaChaim brings the Iker Aviduy hu, aval anachnu chatonu, domre betanchuma. He brings medrash tanchuma. Vayova ha'om el mesha imre chatonu, kevan she'omar chatonu miyad nisratz Elohem, Hashem immediately forgive Klal Yisrael when they admit the guilt. V'oimer b'mokem acher shekol mi shechoyte v'oimer chotosi, any sinner when he admits his guilt, he says LaHashem chotosi, and reshus lemalach hamashkis ligaboy. The malach hamashkis have no permission to hurt this man anymore because he did tshuva. He says chotosi. He said I sinned. That a protection for the malach that wants to hurt you. When Shkozu B'Shalom B'Tzibur, it brings more rayas on it from Abu Dharam and others. Akoponim, what we see from here, the great things of the viduy, when a person says viduy, does tshuva, he creates a shield of protection that the soinim fall and the malach hamashkes cannot hurt him because he did tshuva. He is protected now. It's interesting. This idea really, it's not only from the Rav Nachman. It's not only from the Sifrei Drush. It's clear in the Gemara. Gemara Brachos Daf Lamed Gimel. The Gemara brings a ma'isa over there. Reb Chanina ben Doisa. There was an oroid. They used to a creature. Rashi brings a creature that was a very dangerous creature. If it would come out from its hole and bite people would die. So they didn't know what to do. Normally, when you have such a problem, you have some kind of creatures that could hurt people, you call exterminator. Over there, they call Reb Chanina ben Doisa. They go to Reb Chanina ben Doisa, he told him, show me where it's coming from. So they show him, that's the hole where it's coming from, biting people, running away back to the hole. Reb Chanina ben Doisa put his foot over there, the creature came to bite him, it bit him, and the creature died. Reb Chanina ben Doisa took the oroid, put him on his shoulders, took it to Beis HaMedrash, says, he showed to everybody, and he told them, that's a Rubonai, and oroid memis. That creature doesn't kill, he says. Ela achet memis. The Aveira kills you, he says. If Hashem has ways to get you when you have meaning, a person compromises his protection with the Aveira. So by doing tshuva, says Chatosi Aviza B'Shati, you get rid of the Aveira with the tshuva Memela, the protection goes back, comes back to you. Interesting, also similar idea. The Talmidei Baal Shem Tov, different from different schools, they say the same thing, all of them. The Mittel Rebbe brings the idea, the Ber Maim Chaim brings this idea, others for him, I think the Moiranayim brings this idea. So they say like this, that when a person does an Aveira, it says in the Droshim and Gemara, he creates a malach. With the mitzvah, he creates a good malach, with Aveira, a bad malach. It says that spirit he creates, it's looking for a body. So sometimes with the Aveira, a person creates certain spirit, it will go into your wife, your husband, your kids, your cousin, your friend, your neighbor, And these people all of a sudden starting a conflict with you from nowhere. They're starting a conflict. You know, why are you in conflict with me? I'm good terms with you. He said, that's the Aveira you did at going to this person now. And he says, when you do tshuva, he says, you get rid of the conflict. And he says, and that's the Vermaim Chaim says this. The end of Soita, the Gemara says, one of the symptoms of Mashiach, the Gemara says, Oive ish anshe beisai. The enemies of the person are going to be from his own house before Mashiach. He says, Oive ish, when you have enemies, he says, you feel it from outside. No, it's anshe beisai, from your own aveiros, he says. So when a person does tshuva, he gets rid of that bad spirit. That's why the viduy is a big protection for the person, because Hashem sends the spirit by different people that they're coming after you. If you do tshuva, he says, with that, you get rid of the soinim, of the enemies, of everything. So we see the viduy as a great benefit spiritually and physically. Okay.